Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so our third function is our cubic function. So what we've noticed, we had something with just x, which was linear, something that was quadratic that had x to the 2 power, or x squared. And so a cubic function is a power function. Its power now is going to be 3. And so the shape changes when it's a third power. Okay, so negative 3, negative 27. Notice that it grew quite a bit, but it's negative. We can't go that far. We only make it to negative 10. So we start with negative 2, negative 8. We're going to plot the points we can. So 2 to the left and 8 down. So 2 to the left and all the way down to negative 8. Negative 1, negative 1, so 1 left and 1 down. 0, 0 is at the origin. 1, 1, 1 to the right and 1 up. 2, 8, so 2 to the right and 2 up. But yet again, we can't plot those. So it's okay that we're not going to be able to plot those 2 points. Those, no. Now what this graph looks like is it comes and it curves up, kind of like the quadratic. Still a little curvy, but it's going really, really fast compared to the quadratic function. Up, but it also goes down. Okay, so this is what our cubic function looks like. And so our function is f of x equals x to the 3rd power. Or, how else could you write that? The shape, it's kind of a curvy S shape that goes up and down. But it could even be reflected and be facing this way. Alright, so our characteristics. This has something special. It's called an inflection point. It's nothing that we'll go into in great detail. But the inflection point is right here where it kind of curves. It's going up, it curves, but it still goes up. And that's a special point in mathematics that we study later on. Most people will see that in calculus. So keep in mind, there is symmetry, and so we say that it has odd symmetry, and here just put a little star. That's something that we will go into more detail. I want you to know it has symmetry, it's odd, but we'll talk about what that is later. Last things we can say are x-intercept and y-intercept is still positioned at the origin. If we want to talk about domain and range. Well, goes left and right forever? It goes up and down forever. The up and down is easy. The left and right is really hard because of the vertical. You have to know, with this little curvy part, it's still going this way, just not as fast. So our domain is negative infinity, less than x, less than positive infinity. And our range is exactly the same thing. But remember, range is the y values and domain is the x values.